Welcome to show. I am Clint, and I am here with
Devo
and Lucho.
And we are back for part 3 of our Marvel vs. DC Battle Royale with Cheese. And we are going to start off with the lovely ladies. And so we have a matchup of Michelle Pfeiffer versus Scarlett Johansson. And that would be Selena Kyle versus Natasha Romanova. Natalia is actually her name. Natalia. Natalia, Natasha. It's all Russian. It's all the same.
What did they call her in the movie?
I thought it was Natasha.
I thought it was Natasha, but
I guess it is Natalia.
Yeah.
I mean, does it matter?
I'm sure the cat didn't.
She's a woman.
And I'm glad you guys picked Michelle Pfeiffer's one, because if you guys would have said Halle Berry's, it was punching your face.
I mean, I would think of Anne Hathaway before I thought of Halle Berry. I forgot about the Halle Berry one.
Oh, that's
it
good.
was atrocious.
That's good.
I always wonder about the Halle Berry one. It's like this pan film, but is it better than Chun-Li? Because that's like the worst.
I don't know. See, like they're...
You know what? I can't really say, because I really haven't seen him as anyone all the way through.
As a typical male, I would well, I've seen both of them all the way through.
Then you're not
as
a typical male.
What?
Then you're not a typical male.
Kristen Kruk is
I was
going
to say, but as a typical... Well, see, I disagree. I think Halle Berry's hotter
Really?
than Kristen Kruk.
Wait, Halle Berry in Catwoman or Halle Berry in general?
Because Halle Berry...
you
see Monster Ball?
Yeah, but I'll say Halle Berry in Catwoman is hotter than Kristen Kruk in Chun-Li.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
I would have to disagree with that. I'm not a big fan of Halle
And
Berry.
so, as a typical male, I would make my decision based on how the woman looks.
So you're going with Catwoman.
Yeah.
But as far as we can't discuss the merit of the film.
Stories are garbage, but
that's like comparing trash with garbage.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing.
What can you do?
It's the same thing, right?
That's what I'm saying. It's trash.
Okay, so let's break down this. Okay, so I'm going to start off with Selena Kyle. She is a gifted and accomplished athlete with height and acrobatic prowess. Her feats, it says here, her feats have been so amazing. And once again, I am using the Marvel Wikia and the DC Wikia.
Yeah, okay.
And her feats have been so amazing. One could argue that her athletic ability is somewhat superhuman. In terms of hand-to-hand combat, her martial arts styles are boxing, capoeira, hapkido, jiu-jitsu, dragon style kung fu, and karate. She is stealthy. She's a master thief. She is she can pull off capers and so forth. She's disguised. She has feline empathy.
I'm gonna pull off this cape.
So she can use cats. Okay, now here's what it says here. As far as strength level
for Catwoman,
she possesses peak human strength for a woman of her age, size, and weight. In addition, she is intensive regular exercise and combat training. She is capable of pressing up to twice her own weight, which is 270 pounds. So remember that number. And capable of swinging uninjured with a grapple or whip, so to speak. Okay, so that's Catwoman. So now
wait, go back. Capable of swinging uninjured. They had to specify uninjured. Now,
yeah, so if she's injured, I guess she can't.
If she's bleeding in any way, shape, or form, does that mean she can't swing?
So if it's that time of the month,
I'm just throwing that out there. That's the first thing that popped in my head when I heard that.
That's funny.
Oh, it's a woman's thing.
Yeah.
It is.
Ladies, please. It's ladies.
A ladies thing.
Yes,
It's a private thing. Yeah. Although I would be curious if that's ever been an issue in a comic book before.
You know, I mean, I've read a lot of comic books prior to 2000, and I've never run into menstruation. Menstruation being a problem, mind you. But things can change now. Things are more PC. So I mean, Iceman came out as gay. Why can't
Why can't there be
Iceman's gay?
What does he like?
Bobby Drake.
I don't know.
Sunspot, I think his name is.
Not Nightcrawler?
No.
Okay.
No, Nightcrawler.
That's only Alan Cummings.
Yeah.
No,
Nightcrawler.
Ian McKellen?
Yeah, well, maybe they're
Magneto.
But they're Magneto's
You know.
straight though, dude.
When they call cut and just go out,
Who's this chick?
bang one out.
Magneto?
Yeah.
Magneto, Rogue.
Rogue?
Yeah, well, that's in the Age of Apocalypse.
Yeah. There's like a couple. Obviously, he had.
Because I'm like, this fool's like 60 years old.
Obviously, he had relations with someone to have Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. Okay.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, of
And
course.
yes.
Well, you could be like Cristiano Ronaldo, fool.
Well, we don't know about
vitro,
Cristiano. That's weird.
Maybe he's on Genosha.
Yeah. So all right. So tell us something about Natalia Romanova.
Okay, so I think so now we did Catwoman. I think this is going to be probably the thing that we harp on most about like Catwoman's deficiency as compared to Black Widow. Black Widow is an artificially has artificially enhanced physiology.
Oh,
she has received the Red Room's variant of the Super Soldier Serum, and as a result, her physical and mental abilities have been psychochemically enhanced beyond human limits. She's classified as a superhuman.
Oh, so
Nick Fury even says she's a power level 7.
So she pretty much took what the Soviets version of the Oh, I didn't know that.
Neither did I.
Red Room is like
that's
connected
crazy.
to the Red Skull in some way, or no?
Apparently, I don't know.
It's like his.
Is that what that was? I thought that was like the Soviet version of it, right?
Yeah, it must be. That's some stuff that I don't even know.
When they kind of showed it, like in that that room they were
in the movie,
they kind of showed it like her being.
Oh yeah, she was like I mean, they didn't necessarily say she had a serum, but she had some sort of like brainwashing or something.
To be honest, I had no idea
reprogramming or something.
I didn't really read about her back in the day.
Well, I mean, the movie didn't do that. I mean, in the movie, I was like the Winter Soldier. I'm like, this fool's brainwashed, or it didn't make any sense to me, like why he would do what he would do. So they did a poor job of it, but they always do in movies.
Oh,
right?
so she's actually a superhuman.
But it says here on the wiki that she is a she's classified as a superhuman.
I always thought that she was just some like really crazy KGB operative.
That's what I thought. She was just like a Hawkeye type person.
Yeah, like she was like a Russian female James Bond type character.
You know what? This actually kind of elevates you a little bit higher in my
And here, check this out. Okay, so remember I mentioned before that Catwoman could lift about 270 pounds.
Yeah.
It says here that she has Black Widow has peak human strength. Her physical strength is at the peak level of a natural physical limits of a woman her height, age, and build. She is capable of lifting up to 500 pounds.
Damn.
However, she stated that the Punisher was stronger than her, which doesn't surprise me, but because he's a guy. But she lift 500 pounds, so that's almost twice as much as Catwoman.
That's really strong. Holy crap!
Okay, so her speed is also enhanced to the peak of human capability. She's as fast as a human can be. She has superhuman agility, superhuman reflexes, peak human durability, peak human senses. So, I mean, it's basically saying here she has peak mental. She's even led like shield operations and stuff like that. So she is intelligent to a certain extent. She's actually listed as a 3 in intelligence.
And that's the rating out of 7, right?
Out of 7. Yeah. Her strength is a 3, speed 2, durability 3, energy projection 3, fighting skills a 6.
Wow.
Well, she knows that lucha.
So she's badass.
Right.
Lucha.
And I mean, I think in the movie they made it seem like if you're just hand-to-hand fighting, she's a badass.
Yeah.
And she has this is good. Extended longevity. For the fellas.
That's right. That's why she needs Iron Man or Hulk.
No, actually, what it's saying here is that she has extended lifespan. So it's dramatically aged her slower aging process. She's 70 years old. So she has a literal opinion, but she can't have a kid though. That's the one thing they say because of this.
I wonder if Cap has that problem too. I don't think so, right?
What?
That not being able to reproduce.
I don't know.
Him not. I don't think so because in the movie, I want to say that I remember something where they removed that ability because it would have made her weak. And I remember that. Yeah, it's part of her reprogram.
Yeah. But I think in this one it's because of the chemicals, right, or something. I don't know.
It's a serum.
Yeah, because
it's a weaker.
That was her connection with Bruce.
Yeah, I remember
Bruce Banner. Remember when they're in that farmhouse and she's like crying because she can never have what Hawkeye has.
She did say that.
Yeah, and then Bruce
Banner.
Bruce is like, I don't want that. I don't want everyone to do that because I don't want to pass on what I have.
Yeah.
Or he hulks out and just rips her in half.
Yeah.
Well, he might do that even if he doesn't Hulk out.
She'd probably like it.
She'd probably like that.
Yeah.
You need some Wonder Woman or like Captain Marvel or something.
Dude, this seems like, Catwoman is. We should have.
I think
the problem.
But we didn't know that.
No,
yeah.
I
did
didn't
do research.
I didn't want to put Catwoman and Catwoman and Black Cat.
She was a Black woman.
Black Cat together because it's pretty much the same character.
Black Cat.
Black Cat.
Yeah.
And
Plus, people don't really know Black Cat that much.
True. And
Isn't Black Cat Russian also?
No, Black Cat's just some chick.
Some chick.
It's a cat burglar that has superhuman, advanced human ability.
Which is what Catwoman is.
I don't think she has the affinity to talk to the cats.
Well, that's what Catwoman does have. The Catwoman actually can't control cats.
Can't control cats, but in Cat, I don't think Black Cat can. She's just pretty much
a cat burglar.
Yeah, without the kitty finish.
And her only weakness is Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's right.
And for all those people wondering about Natasha's, see, that's the thing. It says Natalia here, but here it says Natasha. It doesn't matter. This Russian lady, Black Widow's, she her martial arts are sambo, boxing, karate, judo, aikido, ninjutsu, savate, I think that's how you pronounce it, Muay Thai, multiple styles of kung fu. She is an Olympic class athlete, gymnast, acrobat, aerialist, capable of numerous complex maneuvers and feats. So for those that might say that, well, Catwoman would be her because she's like more agile, kind of like how the Spider-Man the Spider-Man argument is that Spider-Man's more agile than anyone, so he could like dodge all these things. Well, this chick is the same, if not better, and stronger, and she's technically a superhuman, and not to mention it says here gifted intellect. So
smarter pants.
She's smarter probably than Catwoman. Even.
Yeah,
because Catwoman's all emotional and all this other stuff like that. Like actually,
I mean, all you got to do really is like strangle a cat and she'll go crazy.
Yeah, pour some milk on her.
Yeah, pour some milk on her. Exactly.
And it actually seems like Catwoman is like susceptible to being hurt too. Yeah, whereas it doesn't seem like Black Widow's as susceptible as she is. But she probably could be hurt though. Of course.
I'm sure. I mean, they were in the movie, she was like letting herself get beat up.
And she's that hacker too, remember?
Yeah.
She's a badass hacker.
It's starting to think that, maybe Black Widow might have this one.
I think it's in the bag.
Yeah. She is also a master seductress. She's an expert in the field of seduction.
That's right.
That's why Bruce Banner can't, that's why even the Hulk can't fucking.
That's right, dude.
He can't resist.
Well, even the movie, although I don't think she can resist the Hulk though. Because she was the one crying when that fool didn't come back.
Yeah, but it's the Hulk. It's the Hulk. When you want that green thing inside
you. That's right.
Where's that porn parody?
Has there been one?
There's been one for the Avengers, but I don't think they do. It's not like. Well,
they gotta do the thing where it's like his wang turns into muscles and shit.
That's what I want to see. I want to see.
Of course, you want to see that.
Yeah, I want to see. Well, because we already saw She-Hulk, but like she's just green the entire time. She doesn't like. She doesn't.
But that's not his love interest, is it?
No, but what I'm saying is that the porn parody didn't do a very good job
of portraying that.
Yeah, it's just She-Hulk. And it's just like
some dude dressed like a Thor.
Yeah, and like
was Thor and She-Hulk?
It was Thor and She-Hulk, yeah.
Oh,
and
interesting.
And they have like some dude in like some like Spider-Man spandex and just cuts a hole out where his dick is.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. We should actually review some of those.
Probably should.
We should.
Like the Scooby-Doo parody.
What?
Yes, there's a Scooby-Doo parody.
A Scooby-Doo parody?
Scooby-Doo parody, yes.
I mean, there's no
hold on, is Scooby fucking?
No, not Scooby's in there, but like Shaggy and Wilma and Fred and
what's the point? Then I want to see Scooby.
Of course, you want to see Scooby.
Yeah, you want to get that bestiality.
No, I'm talking about a guy in a Scooby suit.
Hey, we gotta go to the dark web for that bestiality.
Yeah.
Is it bestiality if you're in a suit?
No,
what is it? That's a furry?
No, I just assumed it was a real dog that you're talking about.
Well, but I mean, if you are in a suit, it's called a furry.
Clint wants to see a big old Great Dane.
Just go to town on poor Velma.
Velma, dude.
Those things are big.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you want to see one.
That thing's gonna pin her down.
Hey, if they're showing it, I'm going in once.
I don't even think he has to pin her down, dude. He's so tall.
It's just. Jesus Christ!
All right. Anyways,
so your guys' official pick.
I got some Black Widow.
Yeah,
Black woman.
Yeah, the Black Widow. Black Widow.
That was it. Actually, once like the super serum came into it, you're like, well,
kind of.
Oh, and you get to the 500 pounds, like almost twice as much of what Catwoman can do.
And even if you're talking about like intelligence, it seems like she's even probably more intelligent.
Yeah.
It's like putting Cap versus Daredevil. I think Cap would win.
Captain America?
Yeah.
Versus Daredevil?
Yeah.
For sure.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. So.
Pretty much
guaranteed. Who's going against Iron Man, for Christ's sake, in a suit, dog?
I know, exactly. That fool has like Hulk hitting him.
So he's
like,
just
ow,
okay.
ow.
So the next one, we're about to get serious. Someone was asking me, one of my boys was asking me, well, you need to do like villain versus villain and so forth. Here.
We had that covered.
So we got some this time.
Yeah, we had that covered, yeah. We just didn't get to it last time.
Exactly. So the next one we're going to is Darkseid versus Thanos.
Right. And a little bit of history. Darkseid was actually created first.
Before Thanos.
Yes.
Interesting.
Thanos came a little bit later, if you look it up. I actually saw one of those things on those.
When was Thanos' first appearance?
It was like 69.
What about Darkseid?
Like 73.
Wait, what?
Oh, so Thanos came first.
Yeah.
No, Darkseid 69.
I was going to say.
Sorry.
It's that Chilean math.
Yeah, sorry. I had like a few beers. Darkseid 69. I think it was 69. It was like 69, 68. And Thanos came about 2 or 3 years later.
This fool told me that with a straight face. No, 73. I was like, what?
Stupid.
I'm stupid. I'm sorry.
Okay, so let me break down. Like, this is going to get a little extensive here because these guys have like a lot of powers and like they're very specific and so forth. So let me start off with Darkseid here. So he's got what's called New God Physiology. He's a being from a planet called Apocalypse.
Okay.
Yeah. And these are like, it's like a Kryptonian-like planet where these beings are like as powerful as Kryptonians and so forth when they come to like other places, but they're even more powerful than Kryptonians.
Right. Oh, damn, really?
I think the idea is that Kryptonian technology was maybe superior or something like that. That's why they were able to keep them at bay or something. And so they call themselves gods, and they live outside it says here they live outside of normal time and space in a realm called the Fourth World.
Okay.
They've evolved due to their close proximity to the Source, a primeval energy believed to be one of the ultimate foundations of the universal expression of energy, along with the superior technology into beings of genetic stability and evolutionary perfection. They're immortal, stronger, faster, and smarter than Homo sapiens despite their resemblance. Okay, so Darkseid is superhuman strength. He's extremely powerful. And overall, he is a high-tier cosmic being that can easily overpower and kill humans and most galactic beings. He can bend and break through virtually any man-made material, can lift extremely heavy objects, decimate full-size buildings and other structures with his might. He possesses enough strength to match beings such as Superman and Wonder Woman in combat. And depending on his incarnation, he can actually overpower Superman with nothing but boost strength.
Wow. I don't know much about.
And he actually, it says here, he can break the strongest of metals. He's once even broken a Green Lantern ring with his bare hands.
Wow.
Oh.
So it's accepted that he has multi-million megaton range of strength and is among the universe's strongest beings.
All right.
It says superhuman speed. Although rarely displayed, he can react and maneuver faster than the healthiest and strongest human athlete. He cannot run or move nearly as fast as speeches like Superman or the Flash, but he can react in like microseconds. His superhuman stamina. He can maintain continuous movement and strenuous exercise for unlimited periods of time without ever getting weary or tired. He can battle other aliens for extended periods. He's invulnerable. He's extremely resistant to most forms of physical and mental harm. He's full durability capacity, and depending on the incarnation, he's immune to diseases, other high tier. He's a
badass.
Yeah, only things that can really cause him great distress and pain are Superman and Martian Manhunter, like basically aliens, other aliens, right? And materials forced from his home world can hurt him as well. He's immortal. He can live indefinitely. He's impossible for him to die, but he can be killed by like other high tier Kryptonians. Okay. So it's possible to kill him.
A high tier Kryptonian.
And that's not even Superman's not even a high tier Kryptonian, right?
No. Superman's not even really like considered all that badass compared to other Kryptonians,
right? That's what
like he's not even. I mean, yeah,
he's superhero.
He's an awesome hero,
but when he goes to Krypton, he's like one of us.
But I mean, even if you watch the movie, the only reason he beat Zod is that Zod hadn't been used to like Earth's atmosphere for a long enough time. Right. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, so Zod's a high tier Kryptonian.
Oh yeah. And because you saw how fast he adapted.
Yeah, true. And he was a general.
And he's a general in combat, and Superman's just a dude that really doesn't have training like that. He can wield cosmic energy called the Omega effect. He has telepathy. He has mind control. He can destroy humans with their minds. He can take control of 100 humans at once. He has psionic possession, so he can negate any superhuman abilities that most superheroes have.
Oh, snap.
He has telekinesis. He can move things with his mind. He can float things. He has matter manipulation. He can manipulate matter. He
kind of like how Apocalypse does it, or
with a mere thought, he can create creature complexions by design out of nothing.
Oh, damn, that's great.
Wait, what?
Yes.
He can create creatures.
He can cause organisms to degrade and de-evolve.
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
Wow.
He can also dissipate and disperse molecules of an object organism, effectively erasing them from existence.
Oh, snap.
He has erosion blast, where he can blast something and it has a withering effect. He has avatar creation. He can create avatars. He has teleportation. He can teleport himself to anywhere in the universe. He can easily manipulate his size.
Damn, it makes you wonder even how even Superman beat this guy.
I know, seriously.
I know, damn.
And he has power distribution, so he can like do what Galactus does and imbue other beings with his powers.
You know, I bet you it's like one of those things where like somehow in Superman's like, you know, pod, his dad left like, you know, something from their planet.
Actually, right here it says there's a material called radion that functions like kryptonite to him.
Oh,
but it's unknown how it's made. But if you can get some, you could kill him.
Oh, there you go.
And obviously, Kryptonians can kill him and stuff like that. But he has genius level intellect. He's a master planner.
Obviously,
he's intimidating. He's an expert combatant. He doesn't fight often.
Yeah, because he doesn't have to.
And it says here he only fights opponents he deems worthy, such as Superman, Batman, or his son Orion. Batman's a badass fool. But that's basically saying like he doesn't fight people. He gets other people to fight.
Couldn't he just like destroy and recreate Batman at will?
Turn him into an actual bat.
Couldn't he actually turn him into a Batman?
and then turn him into some primordial ooze?
Exactly.
I think it's like the function of like comic book heroes.
I know. I understand.
The main character.
But I bet you it's one of those things where like you know, like somehow Bruce Wayne Industries either fell upon creating. What was it? Restonium?
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever it might have been.
You know, Bruce Wayne, they have like all these special stuff that you don't ever know about.
Just saying, or similar with Super. I have no idea. I'm sure. I mean, we're gonna get all sorts of hate mails like, "Well, Superman beat him this way, you fucking bastards."
Yeah, it's like that thing about like Wonder Woman. Well, Wonder Woman got like, you know, she got like captured by some thugs. So that makes her weak. But, whatever.
Anyways,
what about Thanos?
Okay, so Thanos okay, so let's break down his power grid first of all. Intelligence, 6. Strength, 7. Okay. Speed is a 3 in terms of physical movement, but he can teleport. So effectively, it makes him a 7.
Right.
Because he can move anywhere at any time.
At any time at the whim.
His durability, 6. Energy projection, 6. Fighting skills, a 4. Okay. So he's not like trained in like real martial arts, but he's an alien full exactly. Whatever.
Yeah.
By far the strongest and most powerful Titanian Eternal.
Okay.
He's a superhuman mutant whose massive, heavily bodied form was born with the capacity to synthesize cosmic energy for certain personal usage. It says here that he was resurrected at some point by death itself.
Yep.
Can you elaborate on that?
I don't recall the resurrection, but I know that because I was reading the Infinity Gauntlet is the first one, and he goes to get the Infinity Gauntlet and all the Infinity Gems because he's trying to win Death's heart.
Yeah,
but the bitch just like turns that cold shoulder on him.
Yeah.
And supposedly he dies and is brought back to life by death. And when he is brought back to, according to this, when he's brought back to life, he's even more powerful.
Yeah.
Okay.
She like imbues him with like, because like, I guess the idea is that she interacted with him. She like enhanced his powers, so to speak. So it says here, superhuman intelligence. They say that his mind might possibly be his most dangerous ability.
Right.
Thanos. Okay. He is like smart enough in battle, they say, to like overcome more powerful enemies, like the champion of the universe and so forth, like outclassed him. And it says he even remarked that compared to himself, Bruce Banner's intelligence is only great for human standards.
Wow. Okay.
So he views himself as superhumanly intelligent.
Right.
He has superhuman strength. He possesses which are the full limits of which are not known.
Right. Okay.
And it's actually unknown where he gets his power and what his power actually kind of is. It says in a lot of these things.
Yeah, because it's like he becomes stronger when he gets the Infinity Gauntlet, but he's already hella strong.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It does say here though that he can so it says here he has he's capable of fighting Thor even when he had the power gem.
Wow.
He's easily able to defeat the lights of Silver Surfer. He punched away an attacking Hulk at one time.
Wow.
He physically subdued with ease Beta Ray Bill and Ronan the Accuser, and he broke apart Ronan the Accuser's weapon, the universal weapon, with ease, it says.
These cosmic
and he wrestled the mighty Tyrant, and he was but only because he was empowered by an additional source. He can augment his strength with cosmic energy when needed. He has superhuman speed. He's capable of running and moving at speeds greater than the finest human athlete. His musculature produces almost no fatigue toxins during physical activity. So he's almost invulnerable, especially now that he has, after the death thing.
Yeah.
It says he fought power-wielding Thor and only got a bloody nose. He withstood Silver Surfer blast unharmed. He even survived point-blank attacks from Odin and Galactus.
Wow. That's harsh right there. Holy
and it says
crap.
here he withstood 3 full screams from Black Bolt at point range without any significant damage.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what Black Bolt is.
And he survived being subjected to an artificial singularity.
Oh, what the hell?
Yes. That's insane.
That's insane. That's crazy. A fool was pretty much sucked into a black hole and was like, what?
That's insane.
That tickles.
Okay, so he's
offsetting way better black holes than that.
He's also immune to all known diseases, and at one point he was truly immortal because death shunned him, so he couldn't die. But that was recently been lifted, it says here. Is an accelerated healing factor, but not like instantaneous. So he can actually be hurt. But it actually said that, it said Darkseid could get hurt too by certain things.
Yeah.
But it sounds like Thanos can actually like get hurt by Hulk
by Hulk, right?
Or like just physically, like just attacks could hurt him theoretically.
Because we don't know how many attacks from Galactus he could actually take.
He said he took one, but maybe he can't take two. Exactly.
And who knows? Galactus might just grow big and just eat him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It says here that he has superhuman agility, superhuman reflexes. But it says here, like his agility, his reflexes are about average for an Eternal. So there are Eternals that are more agile and have better reflexes than him.
Right.
It says, but they may not be as smart or whatever. He has energy projection abilities. His blasts are capable of rendering the likes of Thor and the Hulk unconscious. He was able to slightly damage Galactus' armor and blast the Devourer of Worlds off his feet. Let's see here. They say they have speculated on the nature of Thanos' cosmic energy reserve may be quasi-mystical in nature.
Okay.
He has telepathy, psionic powers. He's invulnerable to most physical attacks, and so forth. He can manipulate matter, some at an atomic level. He can cast curses, apparently, too. And he can fly, and he can teleport. And he usually, like Darkseid, he normally doesn't fight people, gets people to fight for them, but he can. Yeah. And it says his strength level is class plus 100 plus. So he's up there with Hulk and all these type of guys.
Right. So Thanos versus Darkseid, they both are, from what it sounds like, to be sort of like the end-all, be-all like character in their respective universes.
They sound to me both like they're... I want to say even Darkseid is maybe even more the ultimate character than Thanos is, because it seems like there's a couple characters that may be more powerful than Thanos, like Galactus and so forth. Yeah. But Galactus is like one of these ones that doesn't really interact that much with the main guys. Exactly. It sounds like he's the most powerful one that interacts with the main characters most often. Yeah. But I'm curious if he would be more powerful than Apocalypse.
I think he is.
Because Apocalypse
Apocalypse is just a mutant.
Yeah, exactly. You know, well, this guy's a mutant too.
But he's an alien though, right?
Cosmic mutant.
Well, there you go.
An alien, yeah. He's.
I mean, he's when
Apocalypse is Egyptian.
When they were say an Eternals. That's like
he's a Titan, so
yeah, Galactus is an Eternal, and whatever the Galactus race is Eternal, whatever the hell Odin and all them. I think Odin is an Eternal,
and with
not Thor,
but
I think Odin's an Eternal.
And with Darkseid, it sounds like only a certain species, and only the best of that species are able to defeat him.
Yeah, so like the highest Kryptonians, so whatever highest version of that his race.
Because even in
they
that
have
description,
to use and it sounds like the fundamental weakness of Superman is like there's a substance that could hurt him.
And it
sounds
like
the same thing with Darkseid. There's a substance, but other than that, he's basically invulnerable.
Right.
I mean, Thanos looks like he could get hurt just in general by getting hit.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with Darkseid.
I'm gonna go with Darkseid. Darkseid sounded like a badass, and I know for one, Warlock helps destroy or stop
Thanos.
Yeah, I know for damn sure he helps stop Thanos. And Warlock's one of the strongest guys out there. Yeah. I'm not too sure if he's an Eternal. He may become one at one point.
I don't
but
remember.
He is an extremely powerful being.
Yeah,
but because I at one point he controlled with his staff. He controlled the Infinity Stones, remember, and all that stuff. So I'm going to have to go with Darkseid on this one. Yeah. Because he sounds like more of a badass than Thanos.
He sounds, when I was reading up, I was like, this guy's up. He's insane. Because
I was like I mentioned earlier, I'm like, I don't even know how Superman and Batman could even stop this guy.
Well, because it sounded like it was either Superman, only Superman and Martian Manhunter were the only ones.
The ones that actually can hurt him. Exactly. Hurt him. And think that
that's not beat him. That's hurt him.
Hurt him exactly. So. I mean, who knows? Maybe all they need is like a little shard of this, radium or whatever.
Radion,
and he'd stab them. Maybe he might kill him. But who knows if it's hard to find?
Yeah.
And if it does that kind of damage to his race, who knows what it can do to Kryptonians and humans? I mean, I don't know. So I'm gonna have to give this one to Darkseid.
Yeah,
it's crazy that you wouldn't think that would be the case. It says here that they don't know how Radion is made, but it says the average new god, which is the race of beings that he comes from, can be slain by an application of Radion from a Radion blaster or bomb.
Oh, Sam, so it's not that much then.
Yeah, but it says more advanced beings, such as Darkseid, protected by their power, armor, and sheer toughness, have been known to take 2 hits and survive.
Wow, so Radium can really...
So he still could survive it. It's like Superman. Like if you hit him with kryptonite, he's not going to die.
Well, which one is it? It's like I think the green kryptonite will take away his powers, right?
Yeah.
The red one enhances his powers, and there's
the red one enhances his releases his inhibitions.
Oh, okay.
So it makes him more cocky, makes him a little bit more evil.
There's another one though, right? There's like a yellow one.
There's I know there's black, there's blue.
I don't know that many. I know there was like a yellow one.
I forgot what they do though, because they talk about the black and the blue in Smallville.
Oh, okay.
And they show those.
And he got turned into a cocky asshole when he was
with the red. God, there's something with the. See, I don't even remember, and I want to say there was a yellow.
Well, either way.
Nevertheless, this guy, you can hurt him with that substance. Thanos doesn't have that sort of weakness, but
it seems exactly. So, but it seems that's really the only thing that could really hurt him.
But maybe that could mean Thanos is smart enough to get that stuff.
Exactly. So I'm still going with Darkseid.
I'm going to go with Darkseid.
I'm still going with Darkseid on this one.
It almost makes it sound like that Thanos is smarter than him, though.
No. Smarter. I agree. He might be smarter. He might be smarter than Darkseid. I think Darkseid is more of a badass.
he's just. It sounds like there's only one thing you can do to hurt Darkseid, and there's other ways that Darkseid. I mean, there's other ways that Darkseid could hurt Thanos. He could just like hit him and stuff.
But imagine, so he was trying to get the Infinity Gauntlet together to win Death's heart, and Death, you said, forget you, and he became invulnerable, or so Death is stronger than Thanos.
Well,
at least wields a power that controls him in some way. Yeah.
So
influences him in some way.
It's called that pussy.
Exactly. So boom, because of Pussy Whip, Darkseid's best.
Okay, so our final matchup here for this episode is an interesting one actually, and we have Steel, John Henry Irons.
God, I hate this guy.
Against Piotr Rasputin. Colossus.
I don't care what they say. I already know who's gonna win for me.
Colossus.
Yeah, so I didn't want to say it, but you gotta put your case out here because
okay.
So all I'm saying, Shaq. That's all I gotta say. Shaq.
He was Steel.
Yeah, in the movie.
The same one. That's the John Henry Irons character.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Shaquille. Okay.
Anyways,
so Shaquille has a genius level intellect. He's a mechanical engineer,
right?
With weaponry and computer operations and so forth. His powers vary, but with what hardware is available to him.
Right.
So when he doesn't have his suit on, he's just a dude.
No, he's like Iron Man.
Yeah, he's just a guy, right?
Yeah.
And but the suit itself has like energy resistance, radioscopic stance, superhuman durability, superhuman strength when he's in it, right? But he's obviously not as strong as Superman and so forth. But he can fight like Cyborg Superman, and he can fight like Superboy and stuff like that.
Yeah, no.
Because
he did.
He did. And he's smarter than them because they have these like mental.
They have a lot of limitations because one's a clone, and the other one's like half a clone, and
one's going through puberty.
Yeah, one's going through puberty, and there's
like actually Steel scolds Superboy a lot. Actually,
yeah, I know,
and like tells him you're making mistakes and stuff like that. He has like jet boots and stuff like that. So,
jet boots.
So theoretically, he could fly, and he has a hammer, a kinetic hammer that is like.
I'm going to say, don't forget the hammer.
And it says he even has like a rivet cannon that he can fire like red hot rivets and stuff like that.
Sounds like the junk cannon.
But he's like
from,
a dude.
Fallout.
He's like a guy. Right.
All right. Yes. All right.
But
he's gonna rivet Colossus through his osmium skin.
That's right.
Or osmodium, whatever.
No, Colossus has osmium skin.
All right, great. Continue on with Mr. Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay, but I mean, there's not a lot of information about him. Actually,
you know why? Because he sucks.
Yeah. Steel can't hit a free throw or shit.
Well, it's like like a lot of these guys aren't in a lot of comics, so like they don't have like this repertoire of all things that they've seen them do.
It was short lived. Like it was after the death of Superman. It broke into like 4 or 5 of them. It was like Superboy,
Superboy, Steel, Cyborg Superman, and some weird clone.
That weird like alien one. They looked,
They would said it was Superman, but it actually wasn't really Superman.
I think it was like those weird glasses. And stuff.
The yellow glasses.
Yeah. So I mean, they were short lived. I don't know how they got a movie out of it, mind you, but they did. But all right, continue with Colossus.
Okay, so Colossus, Piotr.
Colossus. If you guys ever played,
I love that. I love
X-Men arcade game.
So he has an organic steel form. He's a mutant with superhuman ability. Let me break down his power grid. Intelligence 2.
Yeah, he's as dumb as a brick. Yeah,
he's dumb as his osmodium.
Yeah, of course. When he's
speed 2.
Yeah, it's a big
durability 6.
Yeah,
energy projection 1.
Yeah,
fighting skills 4.
Yeah. Okay,
so he's solid.
Yeah, he's a big, strong idiot.
He's a medium
like
level
Lucha.
guy.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. He'd be like me. Turn into an iron gut.
It was weird because it said that he became like Juggernaut at some point.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he I forget what's the name of that little crystal.
Cry something. Right? It's like the ruby.
Yeah. So whatever that ruby is, I don't remember why he had it, but he was endued with the Juggernaut powers, and he wears the giant Juggernaut mask and everything.
Yeah, he became a bad guy?
No, he wasn't a bad guy at the time.
He was just
he just had the powers of Juggernaut.
And I don't ask me why he put the Juggernaut thing on it, because the only reason why Juggernaut wears that is so that he can't be mind controlled by telepaths and stuff. Yeah. And obviously,
it was specifically Professor X.
And that's the only reason why he wears that helmet.
Oh, the helmet.
The Juggernaut.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't know why Colossus wore it, because he doesn't really care, but it's just to make him look like he's Juggernaut.
Yeah, he was a badass.
Yeah.
It says that his steel is an unknown composition, but appears to be analogous to osmium and to carbon steel. He's able to transform into this armor-like state at will, and it's a virtually instantaneous process.
Yep.
It's actually instigated by his mind, so he wills it to happen.
Yeah.
So if he gets rendered unconscious, it spontaneously transfers back to his human form.
Yeah.
In which his human form, he's completely vulnerable.
Yeah, he's like he's a regular dude.
He's a regular person. Yeah. He has, but when he's in his armored state, he possesses the same degree of mobility that he does in his normal form.
Yeah.
So he actually converts from flesh and bone to organic steel. He actually changes his atoms. He changes at an atomic level. Yeah. Basically, Colossus cannot become partially or selectively armored. He either is completely steel or not at all.
Which means he can't make his his arm osmium and then the rest of him he has to become all Colossus.
Yes.
And when the ladies like all Colossus.
If they want to get that hard steel, they gotta go big or go home.
Work it in when you're in normal form.
That's what Kitty Pride. That's what Kitty Pride likes.
She dated him?
I think so, right?
I think so. Yeah.
I think it might have been wrong. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it was.
It says here that he possesses vast superhuman strength. As a teenager, he was sufficiently strong enough to be listed as a class 70. And when he became a fully mature adult, he's class 100 exactly now.
Oh, damn.
He has superhuman stamina. While in armored form, his musculature produces considerably less fatigue toxins than the musculature of a normal human. At his peak, he can physically exert himself at peak capacity for several days before his blood begins to impair him. So he has to change back after a couple of days.
Yeah, probably. And eat and sleep and stuff like that.
Yeah. He's invulnerable to most forms of bodily harm when he's armored, and his armor is capable of withstanding ballistic penetration, howitzer shell, so forth, and his extreme temperatures of 70 degrees below absolute zero.
Withstand rivets.
He can go. He can withstand from negative 390 degrees Fahrenheit to 9,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh damn.
He can survive collision with a loaded 10-ton flatbed truck at 100 miles per hour or an explosion of 4,500 pounds of TNT. Damn. And he can survive falls from great heights in his armored body. Yeah. He's also a skilled painter.
Well, boom. It's right there.
Done.
Exactly.
Right there.
An expert
Not
combatant.
only can he pick up your house, and he can paint it at the same time.
It says here that his metal skin is vulnerable to the anti-metal vibranium. But he instinctively turns back to his normal form when he comes into contact with something made of vibranium. And he can also be damaged when he is attacked by something made from or bonded with a stronger material, like Wolverine's adamantium.
Yeah.
So my one question in this matchup would be: do you think that steel, what he's made of, is stronger than what Colossus is made of?
I don't think so.
I doubt it. I mean, he's a what do you call him? He was an engineer.
Who
Steel?
Yes. Yeah. Mechanical engineer.
He's a mechanical engineer.
Yeah, the only thing I could think of is if Steel had a hammer that was made out of vibranium or something, and because it sounds like if Colossus gets hit with vibranium, then he just turns back to human.
Or adamantine.
No, it says he can be hurt in his armored form with vibranium, but if he gets hit one time, he'll turn back to human.
Yeah.
So it's not like you can just continue hitting him with it and continue damaging with the armor.
Right.
But of course, when he's human, you could kill him.
Right.
Obviously.
So if Captain America throws a shield at him, he'll get hurt and then he turns to human.
Yeah. Then he's vulnerable. At that point.
So that's what I'm saying. But
he can take the one hit at least.
Right. What I'm saying is Steel gets a hammer made out of vibranium,
hits him once,
whacks Colossus, turns him into human, and then just crushes his skull.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Well, that's like saying that Steel could get some adamantine, which
he probably could if it existed.
In that world, and then
apparently,
make himself a steel,
like a sword or something, or a
whole suit.
The suit won't matter because he's not like he's allergic to it. It's that adamantite could puncture his osmium. So all he would need was something that could puncture him and kill him. So he wouldn't really need a whole suit. Because
just need a weapon.
You need a weapon. That's how Wolverine hurts him. Lady Deathstrike hurts him.
Yeah,
because of her magical fingers. No,
Sabretooth?
No, Sabretooth. Does he have adamantine? No, I don't think so. Or does he?
Actually, I don't think he does.
Yeah, but I know.
Cypher does.
Lady Deathstrike does.
She has adamantium.
Yeah, her fingers are adamantine. Yeah. There's a few others. And of course, vibranium is there's a couple multiple enemies that use that as their
Black Panther.
Yeah, well, that is a good guy.
Black Panther has vibranium.
Yeah, that's where his
Wakanda. In the Avengers 2, where they're pulling all the vibranium with the
and
Gollum.
That's what Captain America's shield is made of.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's susceptible to those guys.
He's susceptible. I don't know how if it can puncture him, but he's susceptible to vibranium. But adamantite can surely puncture it.
Okay.
It's
like he's fought Wolverine.
He will fought one. It's actually hurt him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna stick with Colossus.
I'm gonna stick with Colossus. I think he's just. I think honestly, I don't think there's any question, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, Steel
he's probably
just doesn't do it
too.
for him.
I'm sure Colossus, if he really was inclined to, would pick up Steel and literally rip him in half with suit and all. Even with his jump boots. Because Colossus, he has just he's superhuman. He's just like Hulk, where he can just jump places.
Oh, like okay, I see what you're saying.
He
can't fly, but he
can't fly.
He can leap a tall building in a single bound.
Exactly. It's not like it's not like the Hulk, where Hulk can go miles, but he can go a few hundred meters at a time, type thing. So
okay.
Yeah. So
which obviously Steel can't do.
No,
but he has jet power.
Yeah, no, he has not a jetpack. Jet boots.
He has jet boots. He does.
Jet boots. So remember the jet boots.
Fucking bastard. So there you go.
Yeah. So we have chosen Black Widow, Darkseid.
Yep, and Colossus.
Yeah, yes. this time it was all unanimous, by the way, because this
actually was.
Yeah. It was a lot easier this one. The other ones were difficult.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Batman Punisher was hard.
That was hard.
That was hard.
Yeah. All right, so that's gonna do it for this episode.
Yes. So stay tuned for part 4.
See you.